All right, my people, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Make sure you hit that like, follow, or whatever, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that bell as well. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I get comments for some of you guys that say things like, well, I can't get a gun for whatever reason, right? And it is what it is. Maybe you made a mistake at one point and now you lost your rights, so maybe you live in a state where you cannot buy this. But I think it's important to have a survival kind of mentality, you know, and not a victim mentality. And that's the problem that a lot of people have. A lot of people have a victim mentality, and that makes them a soft target. So this is what I'm saying. A lot of people pretty much refuse to defend themselves. I posted videos here where people taking a beating and they don't do anything. And again, it makes them a soft target, and it makes them a person that is going to be harassed by a criminal and things like that. You kind of have to become a harder target. There's conversations that we have about that, but obviously you need to have a way to defend yourself because you never know what's going to happen. And you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I saw this video and I thought it was important because this guy literally fought off a guy that was breaking into his house. And I'll put the video down below if you want to check the whole, you know, the whole little documentary, not documentary, news or whatever. And you could see the whole thing. But again, he was sitting down playing video games while a guy was banging on the door and decided to walk in. This is what happened, right? This is what happened. And let's play.
That the suspect dated a former roommate who left to get away. And he showed up at the apartment around 11:30 p.m. Wednesday. The suspect knocked on the door repeatedly as Ball was in his apartment playing video games and watching Rick and Morty. Then the suspect kicks at the door.
It might have broken in on twice, but it may have been the third. But I was reaching already over here.
And this is what Ball pulled out, a sharpened battle axe.
Door open, grab the axe, step, hit.
Yeah.
Ball said he had reason to believe the suspect had a firearm. The axe hit the intruder at least once in the torso, and then the two started grappling.
Can you imagine trying to breaking into a house and this dude comes out with an axe? That had to be scary. He wasn't expecting this dude with an axe.
In the apartment, destroying the place.
There's a bloody mess everywhere.
Finally, the suspect gave up and made a run for it.
Now, I don't think he killed the guy. Obviously, you know, you get hit with a real axe because obviously, you know, it would be more damage than that because he does this. So I don't think the axe was sharpened or anything like that. It's a game that they play. Obviously, I play a little bit here so you guys can see it.
A lot of people are like, oh, is it LARPing? And it's like, no, like the...
All right, so he plays that, whatever that is called. So again, this is kind of like the wrong guy to mess with. But what I like about this is that this guy took action, right? Not having that mentality of being a victim. This guy was like, hey, look, man, you're breaking on my door. I'm going to grab whatever I got to defend my house, to defend my life. You don't know what's going to happen. And I like that because you kind of have to have that mentality. That's the issue or the real conversation here that I want to kind of express to you guys is that some of you guys have to have that mentality. Some of you guys tell me things like, I can't get a gun. What do I do? And I'm thinking to myself, well, change your mentality. You know, have a mentality that if something happened, you're going to defend yourself, whatever it takes. And in this case, this dude didn't have a gun. He had an axe, and he used an axe to protect himself and protect his home. And, you know, God knows what that dude was going to do to him or trying to do to him, right? So, again, pretty good one, right? Pretty good one. You break the door and you see this dude here. You see this dude here with an axe. I'm sure that guy I'm sure the guy was like, what is going on here? But anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.